This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
This is the story of a DNA experiment gone mostly wrong.
BJ and Migs. Mornings.
Consider this.
This happy couple, for instance, have a real problem.
How could you?
Remain calm.
Out of sight.
Be ready for anything.
The pros and cons.
Do not cross the streams.
This is BJ and Migs. Mornings on The Rock. 99.9 KISW.
.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. I like this story. This to me is a good sense of humor, if it's intentional. They're saying it's not, but there was an ambulance that was sitting outside of a funeral home, blaring "Another One Bites the Dust" by Queen. That's what. That's
well,
what
I hope it's not intentional. I mean, otherwise, what? I mean, that's gallows humor right there. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if people who are like mourning the loss of like their uncle really want to hear boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Unless you hated your uncle, and then maybe you're like, damn straight.
That's right. Oh yeah. And another one's gone.
Well, isn't that also a song that's supposed to be used for like chest compressions?
Yep. Yeah.
So maybe they were trying to save somebody's life, and they're like, crap, I can't remember the beats per minute. Just play the song.
That's it. See, that's all they were doing. Here's audio of this guy walking up to this ambulance in England playing "Another One Bites the Dust."
Oh, jeez.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear, there's an ambulance playing "Another One Bites the Dust."
Dude, just based on what we do, obviously playing music, working at a radio station, and sometimes we talk about something, and the most inappropriate song to follow what we were talking about is scheduled to be played.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So I do chalk it up to just an unintentional accident, although hopefully it brought a little levity to whatever was going on around there. I don't know if it did. Some people take things a little, well, obviously you're losing somebody in your life. You're going to take it serious. I'm not lighten up, Francis.
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't care that your aunt died.
Uh-oh. Yeah. I would. It would bring a smile to somebody's face, but I could also see somebody just losing it too. Really. And you'll be looking at the ambulance driver. Thanks. It's already bad. Thanks a lot.
But I don't think I'd be mad at them. I think I'd just be like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how close you are to the person that passed away. Like if you're like, you know what I mean? If you've got a mom or a sister that's just, you're trying to console, have her keep it together, or maybe it's me. I was the one that they had to help keep together. And then that comes on. Then you're like, oh, there goes BJ again. Good job, ambulance.
They'd be nervous that I changed the station because what if it's like another song that has something to do with like somebody being dead?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh, that's where you want to have some sort of device where you're the one controlling everything, and then you're just playing death song after death song.
Like they changed the station. It's like Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. Because I get played a lot on the radio.
Yeah, Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead.
I don't know why it's the song I thought of.
Big hit. Those are the only two death songs there are, right?
Oh, wait, come on, help me out. I can't think of anything right now would be an inappropriate dead person song.
Yeah.
I've been trying, and I can't think of any right now.
Right?
Yeah. I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight.
Katy
That
Perry.
one?
Good one.
Was it Good Old Die Young or like Die Young? I think is the song by Kesha. Excuse me, not Katy Perry.
But then there's that old school song, the Only the Good Die.
Yeah, that's Billy Joel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. All right. See, we can come up with it. We
See,
got
I'm
a
just
whole
thinking
radio
of-
station.
Like I'm thinking about all like the goth bands and stuff like that. So it's like Typo Negative. Sure, yeah, Everyone I Love Is Dead. I mean, that's one right there, but no one's gonna know that.
Yeah, that's not really getting played much on the radio,
No.
unfortunately.
Oh yeah, you're
Typo
right.
Negative.
Yeah, Rev, how dare you? It's nowhere near the play that Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead is getting. Okay.
Yeah, dude, come on, get
Come
with
on.
it.
Jeez.
God, you got to think quicker, like me.
Yeah, you got to be there with the big hits. You got to be there with the number ones with the bullets.
It's the Dead Man's Party. Is that one of them?
Oh, yeah,
okay.
was that Oingo Boingo?
Yeah.
Why do I
Oingo-
know that?
I don't know.
Because Oingo Boingo's awesome. At least the name anyway.
For Whom the Bell Tolls. Duh.
Or how about
Metallica.
I Will Survive?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is they didn't.
Exactly.
So you're really rubbing it in their face.
Exactly.
Texture says let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh, yeah, that is a good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Why didn't we think of that?
But the kids' version, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, that way it's more accessible. Highway to Hell, AC/DC.
Oh,
texted
that's a
in.
good one to play. Yeah.
Living Dead Girl from Rob Zombie.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad we have texters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cemetery
they know
Gates
it's
by Pantera.
Oh, of course.
I'm just thinking of other songs that aren't about death, but that would be awful for funerals, like Celebration.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or Happy.
Yeah.
Happy that. Oh, it's never a good time to hear that song.
That's a good point.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Man in the Box, Alice in Chains.
Oh, right. Of course.
The chicken song.
Oh, the
yeah.
chicken dance.
I
Yeah.
didn't want to play that song when at a funeral.
Yeah.
That's the perfect funeral song. Yeah. You know what? Somebody play this at my funeral. I give you permission.
No, I'm going to play this at your funeral.
Yes.
I swear, Steve, if there's an ability to haunt, if it's true, and a lot of people write about ghosts, and you play that song, welcome to your new hell.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll not to then.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just going to say.
It's tough enough with BJ in the current life. I don't need BJ in the afterlife.
BJ in the afterlife.
Yeah, because then your front door can't keep me out. I can walk through doors.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Why do we keep moving? Eventually, he's not going to be able to find us.
Probably.
Oh, yeah. I love that. On second thought, everybody play it as much as you want.
All right.
Steve will... Yeah, then Steve will be the one that gets haunted while the rest of you have done it. It'll be the ultimate troll of Steve.
Stairway to Heaven was just texted in, and also Down in a Hole. Ooh.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Your kids will be saying,
"Please 5 more minutes? I can't believe I did that."
and
"Look how high I can bounce."
Spring Free is the world's safest trampoline, the place where stories are made. The innovative design boasts no springs, so you know you're safe. Go ahead and create the greatest stories you'll tell your friends. We're back in stock. Get it while you can. To learn more about the world's safest trampoline, visit springfreetrampoline.com.
Mom, come watch us.
Well,
There's
Stairway
a
to
nice
Heaven.
1-2 punch right there.
Yeah. Down in a hole, maybe. But Stairway to Heaven, at least you go, okay, at least you're saying they're going in the right direction, right?
So I said, Steve, doesn't your band have a song called Everyone's Dead, LOL, Johnny Puyallup? I guess that would have been better than Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we do have a song called Everyone's Dead.
Thank you, Joe.
Oh, that's right. That was in my head. I go, I know there's a song Everyone's Dead, but I can't think of who does it.
It's my band.
So Steve and I both really lost on that one. A DoorDash driver that was arrested. But you know what? Because he got arrested, the police officer's like, you know what? I'll finish delivering the food.
Incredible.
Steve will tell you all about this. He's got the Migs report for you at 6:18 on The Rock.
99.9 KISW. 50 years of KISW. Brought to you by Palace Law. Now back to BJ and Migs mornings on The Rock. 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys. And enjoy yourself a cookie today because today is National Sugar Cookie Day.
Yeah. Ooh, very good.
So I was like, well, geez, I got to go to Crumble if I'm going to enjoy National Sugar Cookie Day. And I'm looking on their website, and they actually have a couple sugar cookie options this week.
What?
Well, they have their typical one, which is like they're just a classic sugar cookie with a pink swirl of almond flavored topping. But then they also have their lemon glaze, which is a warm and refreshing lemon sugar cookie with a zesty lemon glaze and a fresh lemon slice.
Nice. Oh, interesting.
Do you eat the lemon slice on top of it, or do you just pull that away?
I pull that away.
No, you eat it.
Yeah, you eat it. Hardcore.
I know some people do. Like, I get a sushi roll at Sushi RE, and one of the rolls that I get, I think it's their salmon lovers roll. They have like little pieces of lemon, and like with the like outer skin, like little slices. And I tried it. I'm like, that's good, but I'd rather not do that.
Yeah, it's not like an orange. An orange I do. A lemon, I don't know if I want that.
You do an orange with the skin?
Oh no, I mean I would eat the inside.
Well, yeah, but this that's why the lemon.
Oh yeah, well you eat it like you eat an orange slice, don't you? You wouldn't eat the skin. You can just eat the whole thing from you. You were thinking you'd eat the skin too?
Well, that's the whole. If you're looking at the cookie, it's got the skin on it.
Right. And
people eat that.
Oh, I take that off. They eat the whole thing that way? Oh, I completely misunderstood you. Yeah, that is no. I wouldn't do that. I'm not eating the skin.
It's funny. We tried giving baby Tatum a lemon, because it's always everyone's like, "Oh, give your kid a lemon to see the reaction." So we're like all excited. We have the camera out, and she takes a giant chunk out of it and eats it. No reaction. Not a big deal at all.
Wow.
What? This child's a savage.
I was gonna say she's like her dad. She likes the sour things.
She does. But also, like the other day on the weekend, we were having watermelon with the rind, and she's just eating the rind as well. She didn't care.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
She just likes to eat.
Yeah, she's just like, I don't know, just give it to me. You know what? That'll be great. Maybe she'll do vegetables and everything. You won't have a problem with her.
Oh, she loves vegetables.
All right then. You're in.
Oh, in like Flynn. And who's Flynn?
Yeah, in like Flynn. What is it? That's a classic.
That's a whole other conversation. Like, how's that even a saying? Who's Flynn?
I know.
And why are we in him?
Do you know what it is?
No.
I know exactly what it means.
What does it mean?
So there was an actor called Errol Flynn that was very good at getting women to say yes.
Oh, so that's what... So if you're in like Flynn, like you're just like a smooth operator?
Yeah, and I mean, literally in like Flynn. I mean, that's why, it's like, they were... Oh, yeah.
Well, odd connection to that because it's also National No Bra Day. So today, leave the bras at home.
Oh, nice.
In like Flynn.
Hey, I already did.
Yeah.
All right, let's head on over to Arkansas where there's this 22-year-old guy. He's a DoorDash driver by the name of Justin. So he was doing what he does, and that's deliver food. But at some point, he got pulled over. He didn't have his insurance or a valid driver's license, and it turned out that he had an outstanding warrant for missing court. So Justin was arrested by the police officer. And here's the crazy part. The officer arrests him and then realized, well, crap, that sucks for all the people that have food, and they're waiting for this guy to deliver the food. So after getting arrested, the police officer then finishes delivering the food to the people that needed their food.
That guy's a hero.
Yeah, it's so the police officer, they caught it on the body cam footage of the officer showing up to people's doors, and it's pretty funny because he showed up to one person's door. They're obviously freaked out because the cops at their door, and then it turns out he's like, "No, I'm not here to do anything weird. I'm just here to give you your food."
You Sherry? Yes. All right, your DoorDash guy got arrested, so I brought your food to you.
All right, thank you. You're awesome.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Awesome! I'm not
Your
getting
DoorDash
arrested.
driver got arrested, so I'm here to bring you your food.
And these people have a giant, like, no trespassing sign on their door because they just, like, do not bother us with your ridiculousness.
Does that like raise an eyebrow for the officer that he goes to a door to deliver food and has a giant like no trespassing, do not disturb? It looks kind of shady. I mean, I'm not here to typecast, but it kind of gets a shady.
You're right.
vibe.
I mean, it's right on the. I've seen no trespassing signs, but this thing is as big as the door. And yeah, I'm with you, Steve. I think we got to do a little reconnaissance on these people.
Wouldn't that have sucked if it turns out that he was able to like something? Let's just say something bad was going on in that place as well, and he just got a 2-for-1 because of the DoorDash.
Two birds with one scone.
That's right.
Yeah, I like this plan.
Man, I wish this would happen to me. This guy in Florida, he was cleaning his house. He found an old Powerball ticket. So he's like, yeah, I never checked out these numbers if they were good or bad. I bought them about like a couple of weeks ago. Turns out it was $1 million Powerball ticket.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, he had it sitting there actually for a few months. And while he was going through some of his drawers, he noticed it. He's like, I should check this out. Had all the numbers except for he had all the 5 of the white ball numbers, but did not match the Powerball number. Otherwise, he would have been even more rich. But still, $1 million. Shows valuable lesson. Clean your drawers.
Yeah. Well, at least he had it in the house, dude.
So this weekend, you have Conor McGregor is going to be fighting at UFC 264 against Dustin Poirier. And the two of them have just been trash-talking each other back and forth, back and forth. And it's gotten so bad, I guess McGregor says, hey, tell your wife to stop DMing me.
Bro.
Like he's telling Dustin's wife, and Dustin's like, bull crap, that's not happened. So then Conor McGregor does a screen video capture of his phone and goes through the process, and it shows he has a message request from Dustin Poirier's wife.
Oh.
Wow.
You know how it says, like, if you have someone that you're not following, it says, will you accept this so you can read the message?
Oh, yeah. So it's legit.
But he hadn't accepted it, so who knows if the message says you're a bum or something like that. Like, it doesn't go into detail. Like, he hasn't, at least at the time of him posting that video, he hadn't clicked on the actual message. I got a feeling that maybe he knew or he knows that it's not a positive message, but he's trying to get inside the mind of this Dustin guy.
Yeah.
So then they're firing at each other on Twitter, and Dustin, he writes, your trash talk is as thin as your hair these days. See you soon, champ.
Oh, man.
To which Conor, and I'll try and deliver this one in the most FCC-friendly way as I can.
Oh, dear.
Conor responds on Twitter, your wife wants to see the hair around my twig and berries.
Wow.
See what that's like. And then he keeps saying, man to man, it's blanked up that your wife is messaging me.
Wow. Oh, it's
Hey, you know what? Anything to sell tickets.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Mariners, big win. They avoided being swept by the Yankees, BJ.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, they did.
exciting. Rookie Logan Gilbert. I try to turn rookie and Logan into one word.
Rogan.
He's pitched a one-hit game in 7 innings, best start of his young career. Mariners win 4-0, beating the New York Yankees. Up
So
next,
it's either you score any runs or they score a ton
12,
of runs. That's
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Up next, Mariners are taking on the Angels tonight at home. The Phoenix Suns up 2-0. They're living the prophecy of that meme that they have, the Suns in 4 guy, because they're in the NBA championships. I don't know if you know this, BJ, but it's a big NBA finals between the Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks. Actually, it's kind of fun for me because it's fun to see any team that's never won a championship or hasn't won one in a long time, and those are 2 teams right there.
You're right.
But I would imagine it's not a ratings bonanza when you have Phoenix and Milwaukee in the finals.
That's a good point.
But Suns are up now 2-0. They won yesterday. As far as weather, 79 degrees. Going to be a nice weekend. I think low 80s. And that's the Mix Report, and that's what's up.
Nice. Perfect time to be in the theater and watch Little Black Widow.
Oh, you going in the theater?
I'm gonna watch it in the theater today, yeah.
Good for you.
Thanks, buddy.
You.
And today's a special birthday. We got to wish a happy birthday to Spencer Eldon, 31 years old today.
Who the hell's Spencer Eldon?
Spencer is the little Nirvana Nevermind baby. It's his birthday today.
Did you learn that from Alexa?
Of course I did.
Okay, I'm like, yeah, wow. Who the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's
I know.
how old now?
31. He was born in 91. So, or actually 30.
Yeah.
Would that make him 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd make him 30. So he's 30 years old today. 30th birthday.
Are you sure?
That's what she said. She said 1991, Spencer Eldon. It's not true?
Well, I'm looking and it says according to the Nirvana wiki, it says he was born February 7th, 91.
Oh, what? Hey, say hello to Alexa. Is she on?
We can turn her on.
Because I said
only if Danny talks to her, though.
Yeah, all right. Because all you have to do, Danny, is just say, good morning, Alexa, and she'll tell you the info.
No.
Wow. Yeah.
Good morning, Alexa. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning, and happy birthday to Spencer Eldon, who was born on this day in 1991. Chances are, you've seen one of his baby pictures. Spencer was the baby in the swimming pool on the cover of Nirvana's iconic sophomore album.
Ooh.
I'd make a joke about the album's name, but never mind.
So how did she get it so wrong? February 7th to today.
Because she's just a lying bitch. That's why.
Oh.
That's why. Yeah, man. You don't trust her.
Wow.
I don't know, man. Like, that was the first thing that came up. I'm trying to find more information.
So he was 4 months old at the time of the picture. So I'm wondering if it's the anniversary when the picture was taken.
Hey, you might be right, Vicky.
Something like that, maybe?
Well, somebody's got to explain themselves for this bad information they gave to Alexa.
Yeah,
they're making you look. Alexa's making you look bad, BJ.
Yeah, she surely is. But at least you know what? At least there's a reason for it. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
when I Google it, just straight up Google, I just do Spencer Eldon birthday. It says February 7th, 91.
Damn. All right, Alexa.
Good. I feel better about not getting him a card.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous.
I mean, look, that's embarrassing because, that's Alexa's. She's from Seattle, Alexa. I mean, as far as the people that program her.
Well, she's clearly more of a Macklemore fan than Nirvana.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Ever since Jeff Bezos stepped down, it was.
Yeah, it's gone to hell. You're right, Danny.
It's crazy over there.
Well, I mean,
gone to hell.
Maybe she got confused because today's Courtney Love's birthday.
Oh.
Well,
there's a connection to Nirvana right there.
Okay, how weird would that have been if Courtney Love's birthday was the same day as that little kid from Nevermind? That would have been so bizarre.
It's also O.J. Simpson's birthday.
Okay, well, that's not exactly. Never mind.
Well, I mean,
maybe that's why Eldon changed his birthday, right?
Oh, you want to feel old though?
Yeah.
'Cause now I'm stuck looking at celebrity birthdays. Kevin from the Wonder Years, Kevin Arnold, Fred Savage, he's 45.
Yeah.
Fred Savage is 45.
Yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, I thought he was a lot older than that.
You thought so?
Yeah, because I
still picture him as a little Kevin Arnold.
I mean, fair enough. I used to watch the Wonder Years like every now and then, and it just seemed like such an old show to me when I was growing up.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, he was also the little kid in Princess Bride, which will make you even feel older to know that he's 45.
Spoiler alert, welcome to 3 questions from Beat Migs.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's right. I got to get away from the...
Get away from this.
I'm sorry.
Thanks, BJ. You ruined my whole segment.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Man.
I'm not changing the questions.
Oh.
Yeah, why would you?
Oh, sorry about that. Well, that's Steve's fault for just talking about birthdays.
It's your fault for bringing up the baby.
Yeah, with the wrong information.
It's all you do is listen to Alexa. I told you to stop trusting her.
Alexa is my goddess. I will not stop trusting her. I think Nirvana's got it. For next time I see Mike McCready, I'm going to say, you know what? Check your web, people, because Alexa can't be wrong.
It's my friend Malik's birthday. I know that's for truth.
Oh, happy birthday, Malik.
Happy birthday, Malik.
Yeah. Well, yesterday, Steve's friend Malik didn't get this one wrong, but Steve did.
Typically, what kind of cheese is string cheese made of?
American?
No.
I can see it, but I can't. Parmesan?
No.
A Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Cheddar.
Cheddar.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, no, it wasn't cheddar. Mozzarella, my friend. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Migs. We'll do that at 6:48 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I owe a lot of back taxes. Can bankruptcy help me?
Bankruptcy can discharge back taxes under certain circumstances. Some types of taxes are never dischargeable, like if you have taxes from an employee, if you ran a business and didn't pay employee taxes or sales taxes. Those types of taxes cannot be discharged in bankruptcy. However, most people don't have those kind of taxes. Most people have just regular income taxes. If you owe income taxes and you filed your tax returns but just weren't able to pay the taxes, if the taxes are more than 3 years old and you filed the tax returns, those types of taxes can be discharged in bankruptcy in most circumstances, especially through a Chapter 13 case.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.